Down. Set. Hit. Hit.
Good afternoon, Sydney Football League members and team owners, and welcome to the Week 6 edition of the SFL Breakdown. Today, we're going to do some Week 5 recaps, some breakdowns to be broken down, and then give you a quick taste of the Week 6 review.
Our first SFL Week 6 breakdown to be broken down is Diggsaw Puzzle 166 over Superior Squads LLC 115. Double time trophy-toter Mike has experienced sweet victories, but Week 6's rare win over Eddie ranked among the sweetest. Sugar. It was his third career win, only his third career win over Eddie, and it came by way of a historic game from Chicago Bear DJ Moore. Moore was 20 yards shy of a Chicago Bears single game receiving yards record with 230. The record is held by Alshon Jeffrey from a Minnesota December game with 249 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, DJ Moore had 3 touchdowns. He gave Mike 45 fantasy points. He also got 20 points from Adam Thielen, Tua Tagovailoa, and Stefan Diggs as well. And for Eddie, only Kirk Cousins and the Steelers defense had more than 20 points, and it kind of left Superior Squads LLC stunned by a 51-point differential. At 2-3, Eddie has slipped into third place in the sauce and out of playoff contention for now. And Mike is 4-1 and now seated 4th overall. Our second breakdown to be broken down is Gypsy Danger 148, Old Hills Roy Kent 116. The same game that gave Diggsaw Puzzle its 4th win helped tie Brian for first in the sauce. Justin Fields posted 38 fantasy points at Washington. That performance, paired with solid production from Bengals kicker Evan McPherson, David Montgomery, and Taylor Swift's boyfriend, helped Gypsy Danger secure a crucial divisional 32-point win over Justin, despite Tyreek Hill's best 28-point effort. For now, Jumpin' Justin still leads the sus as overall 2 seed, but with a 3-2 record as well, Big Brian is now the 5th seed. Next up, High Speed Chase 161, Allen's Angels 132. Jamar Chase resurged into the top NFL wideout position with a 15-catch, 3-score, 192-yard win at Arizona Sunday, throwing Joe 45 points in the process. Injun Joe's Packers DST and the 12-point play of Defensive Player of Week 5, Fred Warner, gave High Speed Chase his first dub of the season, a 29-point win over Slippery Steve. Josh Allen scored 3 times and 32 points, and Pittsburgh's Pickens chipped in with 24 fantasy points against Steve's second favorite football team, the Baltimore Ravens. Steve's third loss knocks him from our SFL projected playoff bracket for now. Show me your TDs, 133. Torn McCaffrey, 126. The NFL's leader in making missed tackles, Travis Etienne Jr., used his owner's crazy legs to run 26 times for 136 yards and 2 TDs. He added 48 receiving yards for 34 fantasy points. Achan added 21, Hopkins 18, and Pacheco 13. Torn McCaffrey left 93 points on his bench. Jeff's Week 5 7-point win moved him even with me at 4-1 and into first place overall in the standings. Lastly, Stand Up Eckler, 149. Barden Bellas, 144. Our closest game of Week 5 is our last SFL Breakdown. To be broken down, a 5-point second win for Stand Up Eckler, propelling them into the SFL projected playoff bracket as the 6th seed. 27 points from Breece Hall, 28 points from Jalen Hurts, and 22 points from Dallas Goedert eked out Barden Bella's 5th loss. The Saints defense kept Bellas in the match, as they also left 37 points on its bench. Eddie's unwillingness to secure a top-tier tight end is hurting him. He will need to find a starting defense and a D tackle before kickoff Sunday to even compete with Alfred's oncoming powerhouse. That said, Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley could shape the outcome of this matchup for Eddie. They both return full capacity week 6, but so does Austin Eckler for Alfred. A strong Thursday night showing from Kansas City's special teams has put superior squads in a position of expected inferiority. My score prediction, 147-127, stand-up Eckler. Next up, show me your TDs versus Allen's Angels. Similar to his brother, Steve needs a tight end. Needs a better tight end. He will also need to shuffle his roster to account for buys and injuries to contend with a raw, rough, and rugged TDs team. Jonathan Taylor could see his first full slate of snaps this week at Jacksonville. Keep an eye on that game for Jeff. On the other side, there isn't much to be excited about on Allen's Angels. Without a monster game from Josh against the Giants, Steve falls to 2-4. Score prediction, 136-119. Jeff. High-speed chase versus Barden Bellas. Aaron needs this win not to be eliminated early. A big game from Jared Goff at Tampa Bay could help. With Cooper Kupp's comeback, she has a shot. I think she needs to re-examine her IDPs and secure a big-name skill player via trade soon. Joe's leaning on his namesake and any touchdown opportunities that kind of like spill over for Jalen Waddle in order to stay relevant. Evan Ingram can keep Joe in games too, but I think the score prediction is a close one, 147-142 Joe. Next up, my game, Torn McCaffrey versus Gypsy Danger. I think McCaffrey and Kamara cool down. Mike Evans, I think he plays limited snaps. Mark Andrews and Mostert have big games. I think Mark Andrews might get in the end zone twice. Mostert just, he's the top back there now. So for Brian, I think Fields, Justin Fields, Ramondre Stevenson, Amari Cooper, and the Bills defense, I think they all underperform. I think it's going to be closer than you think over there in Buffalo with the Giants. Kind of got a chip on their shoulders. It can go either way. But I think, like I said, Justin Fields, Ramondre Stevenson, Amari Cooper, and the Bills defense underperform. But on the flip side, DK Metcalf, Micah Parsons, I think, has a big game. And Evan McPherson, I think they keep it close. So 148-139, Torn McCaffrey. Lastly, Old Hills Roy Kent versus Diggsaw puzzle. I think Tua and Tyreek blow up again. Justin Herbert too. I'm fading Ford on the Browns, obviously. CeeDee Lamb, I think he's targeted, but I don't think he has that great of a game. Tony Pollard and Thielen, I think they both underperform. I think Nick Bosa has probably one of the best games.
All right, Sydney Football League members and team owners, that's it. That's all I got for you. Have an excellent early fall weekend with friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, co-workers, everybody, cousins and confidants, compatriots and compadres, everybody you know, and enjoy some football while you're at it. That's an excellent weekend. Yeah. The SFL, and as always, go Niners!